Hey ladies, here I am, the Paper Girlie. Welcome to my happy space. So this is something new for me, obviously. If you have been here before, then you are well aware that normally it's just my hands that you see. But I thought, you know what, today I'm gonna do something different. And while I am in my happy place, to be honest, I am scared. I'm scared because I'm human, and this is something really pretty out there for me, to put myself on camera for strangers. But to be honest, a lot of you already, I feel like, aren't strangers because you have been spending time with me. It's been about a month since my first video really kind of popped off, and since then I've noticed in the comments that there have been some ladies that have been with me since then. And well, I talk a pretty mean talk sometimes about being here to support women, being here to celebrate women of a certain age, which I am. And I really think that it is important for me to back up that talk with the walk. And so that is why I'm here today, to actually invite you into my home the way that I have said I want you to feel like you are in my home when you're spending time with me. So, first things first, did I spend hours, figuring out lights so that I feel like I come off looking, the best that I can? Of course I did. Did I spend an hour trying to figure out, what am I going to wear? Yes, I did. Did I end up in my overalls? Yeah. They are my uniform, my daily uniform. I did put on a button up shirt to get a little fancy for you, but that is about all that I could handle on that front. Uh, did I tidy up? Yeah. Point that I'm trying to make is that I am not here to pretend that I'm someone that I'm not, other than throwing on a little bit of makeup, and that's really just, it was for me. It was for me because I'm feeling a little bit insecure. So I kind of reverted back to that armor that a lot of women use when we are feeling insecure, and that is a little bit of makeup. So I threw on some makeup, um, did my hair, and here I am. And the whole 3, 4, maybe even 5 hours that I spent figuring that out, I finally realized that what I have to do in order for me to be able to pull up my big girl panties, and they're pulled up high and tight, they're pulled up, that I have to just pretend that I'm hanging out with my girlfriends, the closest girlfriends that I've talked about, that I love and adore, and I love and adore having them here in my home. I just have to pretend like that is what I'm doing here. So the way that I do that is the way that I do that. And that is by putting out some cute tea, a little bit of Prosecco, and then, of course, charcuterie, because I love charcuterie. I've talked about it before, my love of charcuterie. And so that's what I did, is I'm basically having a tea party here with myself, but through the screen with you. Down to putting out the carrots, pretending like I'm going to eat the carrots. Ladies, I'm not going to eat those carrots. I never eat the carrots, but they add color. So that is that. So here we go. The reason why we're here today, besides me to introduce myself a little bit to you, to get over my stage fright, and to be honest, most of my videos are going to just be my hands, because that is easy, that is simple, that is what I feel really, really comfortable with. But I really thought that for what we are celebrating today, the Paper Girlie 30-day journal challenge, is that I owed it to you to let you see that I'm a real person just hanging out here in my corner, but that I'm a real life person. Because a lot of you have responded and said, you know what, I'm in. I'm in to join you on this whole obsession that you have with journaling, I'm here to join you. So all that said, welcome to my home. Because ladies, I meant it. If you are choosing to come spend time with me, then I want you to feel like you are just across the table from me. That we're hanging out, we're drinking tea, we're drinking, Prosecco, we're drinking Diet Coke. Even though I'm not supposed to be drinking Diet Coke, if you were here, and said, hey, Mitzi, let's grab a Diet Coke, I'd be all over it. But I want you to feel at home. I want you to feel like this is a place for you. And the reason why we're here today is because you ladies are incredible. We are here to celebrate the kickoff on Sunday, March 1st, of the Paper Girlie 30-Day Challenge. And you know me, and what I've said and what my thoughts are on this is that we, women of a certain age, really deserve space for ourselves. We need space for ourselves as we rediscover ourselves, space for ourselves as we learn to really celebrate who we are right now in this new transitional period of our lives. I'm just so into supporting women, celebrating women. I am 53 years old. When I turned 50, my entire world changed for the better. It changed because suddenly I realized that, hey, you know what? The life that I've been living, maybe I'm not so much into that. Maybe I want something more. And so I said, I am going to consciously look for more. I'm going to look for joy in my life. So you could only imagine how excited I was when so many of you women said, Mitzi, I'm in. Let me try this out. Let me try this out to start journaling for the first time. Let me try this out to maybe get back to journaling. Let me just try this out because I like hanging out with you for whatever your reason is. And ladies, I am in. I am committed to the next 30 days starting on March 1st to you, for you, to bring you what I do, what I think is just so amazing and healthy for me, to see if maybe you might get something out of it as well. I said it before, I'll say it again, with my face showing, there is no reason that you should not live your life with joy. And for me, that began with journaling. That began with journaling when I turned 50. I am 53 now. I'll be 54 in a couple of months. Because, well, let's face it, perimenopause, menopause, this stage of life is bonkers. It's bananas. It is like nothing I've ever experienced before. And I've experienced a lot. But I am struggling. I am struggling through it. And what I want, what I need, and I have it with my friends, but what I want for everybody is a place that they feel like we're doing it together. And so that is what this spot is for. That is what my channel is for, is to let you know that I am in the trenches with you. I am, I am doing this at night because I cannot sleep, because I have that menopausal insomnia. I am with you because there are days where I'm feeling higher than a kite, and then days where, you know what, to get through the day is all that I can manage. I am there with you. And so I hope that you will come back and be here with me. So, to celebrate this, to celebrate how far I've come, because full transparency, when I first started this, I thought, you know what, this will be fun to make these little videos, to make them about journaling and planning and stickers and paper and everything that I love. Back then I was thinking, maybe because of the videos that I watch, maybe I could get a free sticker down the road, 5 years from now. That would be kind of cool. I'd be into that. God knows my husband would be into that because, if you knew what I spent on stickers, it's got bananas. I'm reeling it in, but it was getting bananas there for a minute. So I made those videos, and I was having fun making those videos. It was something for me to do at night when I couldn't sleep. It was something that kind of spurred my creativity. It was all good. But then along the way, I discovered that for me, it's more than just the stickers and the paper and all that. For me, it is about, well, all the stuff that I talk about. Whether it's nonsense, whether it's jibber jabber, it is what I'm going through, what I'm feeling, and I like sharing that. I like sharing that. And then, yeah, honestly, I love the comments. I love the comments because I love knowing that I am not alone. And I have made videos about that. I've made videos about feeling a community. And that is what I discovered over time is what hits for me, and I think what hits for you is the community part. So, all that said, I gifted myself something. I gifted myself something when I hit that magical number of 1,000 subscribers, something that I've been wanting, something that I've been preaching, that, hey ladies, let's, be kind to ourselves. Let's gift things to ourselves. All that, stuff. I did it. And what I did is I ordered a notebook. Of course I did. A notebook that I have been wanting for years, dreaming about for years. And I thought, today we are here to celebrate this new chapter in our lives, this new chapter in my YouTube channel. So here it is. This is what you ladies helped me get to the point of actually gifting to myself. This notebook. It's a traveler's notebook. I've just discovered traveler's notebook. I have the little one. In full transparency, I have not used it yet, but I will. But this is the one that I really wanted. This is the Starbucks Reserve Roastery from Tokyo. You can only get it in Tokyo at the Starbucks, or if you can find a seller online. And I was able to find a seller online because going to Japan was just not in the books for me yet, or maybe ever. So thank you, ladies, for this. Thank you for everything. Thank you for joining me here tonight. Thank you for signing up or saying that you're going to come and join this next 30 days with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so appreciative of every single time that somebody comes on here and watches a video. I am so grateful and thankful for every time that somebody comments. I'm one of those people. I always have my phone on me. I get the notifications. I try to write back as soon as I have the chance to. If it's at night because you happen to be in another country, which also freaking blows my mind that people in other country are watching my stuff, then that's one of the first things that I do when I get up in the morning if I am not working that day, is I go online and try to get to those comments, because you're taking the time to communicate with me. I want to take the time to communicate with you. So whether you're here for the stickers or you're here for the paper or the notebooks, all of that is great. All of that is fun, and I am into it. Believe me, I am into all of this stuff. But at the end of the day, what really brings me joy, what really gets me going, is you, the ladies that come here to hang out with me, to listen to me just scrape my way through this period of my life. It is about feeling like I am not alone, and in return, I want you to know that you are not alone. So thank you for joining me today. If you are joining on March 1st for the Paper Girlie Challenge, I am so excited to start that. But I will also be doing something fun, probably only one other video, because that's all I can really handle, of something fun during the week for the next 30 days, at least through March, and then I will figure out where I go from there, because I don't know what my next, thing will be. I just know that right now I'm into this Paper Girlie journal challenge. Oh, that's a mouthful. I'm into this journal challenge. I'm into trying out the new notebook. I'm into those paper books that I did a video on. That is what I'm into right now. I have some happy mail that is going to be coming in the next week, so I'll probably be sharing that next week. But yeah, I mean, I'm a woman of a certain age. It goes day to day. I mentioned that before. I don't know what my day is going to bring, but I do know that whatever it brings, I'll be here sharing it with you. So, thanks for joining me again. Until next time, from one paper girlie to another. Bye.